It's ladies night, what? It must be Sarah on the mic. With sweet little Holly, got the sugar, got the spice. We're keeping us tight, we're guests on the night. Linked up with Urban Spirit Studio. That's right. And I'm not a rookie on this all-star team. Me and Holly get your hook like we're fishing for green. This is home, never leaving us talent alone. Yes, it is my city, it's my throne.
Hey, good evening guys, and welcome to Ladies Night this Wednesday, where we're going to be chewing up all of the juicy topics with our guests. Myself, Sarah, with co-host Holly, and our gorgeous guest. We have Abiar this week and Miss Yazzie B. So this week we're going to be talking about basically when our strengths can become our downfall. So I've got quite a few things with regards to the strengths and downfalls. So just to start things off, my mum, she was a single mum, very strong, and everything that she's basically instilled in me is basically to be strong, and she's able to do everything. She can decorate her house, you know, she's retired now, but she still climbs up step ladders and fixes her curtains and all those things. So I've always done that. So my strength is that, but it's also become my downfall because I don't really ask for any help, but then I will struggle. But then also people kind of see me as a strong person, so they don't tend to offer to help me. So how does that impact you, Abigail? Because I see you nodding like, yes.
It's exactly the same way. Like, I was raised by a very strong single mother, and she did it twice. Like, she raised two sets of children by herself twice. And I think what she did has rubbed off on me and impacted me in a way that I think to myself, well, I'm not going to wait for anybody to help me do this. I'm just going to do it. And if anyone offers in the meantime, yeah, come help. But I don't think I'm very approachable in that space at the same time. Do you know what I mean? So like, would you want to approach me and say, you want some help, darling? Because I'm like, no, get it done, man. But it does become a downfall in the fact that everybody wants help. Nobody wants to do anything by themselves. No one wants to go through this life by themselves. But at the same time, it's great to have those strengths and to be semi-independent, I think. But yeah, like you said, it does. I think it becomes a point where you become unapproachable and people are like, or people believe, oh, she got it anyway. She got it. Yes. She got it.
Like she can handle her business.
She can handle that. She can handle that. Oh, throw some things on the pile. She can handle that too. That's fine. She don't complain. She keeps going. I'll throw some more on. Do you know what I mean?
Actually, she can help me do my shit as well.
Exactly.
And the thing is though, when that happens, do you complain about it or do you just go,
no, you just
get on with it?
Yeah, you can't pretend.
Because I find I'm kind of like that secret crier. This is going to upset Yazzie again. Every week, just if this is your first week joining us, okay, I upset Yazzie every single week to the point of like she wants to cry for me. But I am that kind of person. I would literally take on other people's, whatever's happening. I'm that sort of person where if you was to ring me, even if I haven't spoken to you for a year, ring me, you got a problem, I will come help you. I will drop everything I've got, I will go help you, but sometimes to the detriment of myself because then I'm having to then pick up all the stuff that I haven't picked up. To the point of, I'm not going to tell that person, like, this has now become a burden upon me. I will then just go home, feel stressed, and then probably just cry in my bed. Because I feel so overwhelmed because now I haven't done the things that I was supposed to have been doing, or the things that I already had that probably was more of a priority, to be fair, for myself and for my mental well-being and for my family. But then I felt like I was being selfish if I didn't help that person before myself. Do you know what I mean? So like, do you get through those sort of things as well, Holly?
Yeah, and I find ambition is one of my biggest setbacks.
Because
even though it's a strength, I'll sit there and I'll be like, oh, I'm not where I should be doing more, I should be doing this. When actually you take a step back and like, actually I've done a lot for myself, I'm really proud of myself. But because you're so ambitious, you're never going to be happy with yourself. Never.
And I think when we think about women, because that's why I wanted it to be about women as well, because men's strength is always seen as admonishable. Oh, men are amazing because they're so strong. Oh, he can do this, he's amazing. But when a woman is ambitious, she's seen as a bitch. Why is it that you want to do those things?
And you're not taken seriously either.
Exactly. It's either you're not taken seriously or you're ruthless. It can't be. Do you know what I mean? It can't be, oh, she's just ambitious, she just has big goals, big dreams, big aspirations. no, you're ruthless and you should be thinking about having children.
Exactly.
When are you going to get married?
Yeah.
When are these things come? But if a man stays single till he's in his 40s,
then he's successful.
Either successful, but he's trying to get himself established before
he has kids.
Yeah, before he gets his household in order, before he has his kids, he's established. If you're ambitious, there's a problem. Do you not want kids? Are you emotionally damaged?
And I've said to everyone, I'm not having kids until I've got to where I want in my career, and until I've achieved what I want to achieve. Yeah. Because I'm not doing that to myself. I'm not. Then I feel like I've wasted my whole potential, my whole life. Don't get me wrong, I love my kids. Yeah. But I just feel like I've not achieved anything. That's it now. Whereas a man can do that and have kids, and he can still achieve. Yeah.
And do you know what that boils down to as well? Because I don't want it to come across that you're sounding like, oh, I don't want kids. It's because the burden always gets placed on the woman because of this patriarchal society that we live in. The burden of, when a woman gets pregnant and has a child, the man can go off to work and he can do what he pleases, but the woman has to stay home and raise the kids. It could never be flipped or it's not as often flipped, where the man stays at home and says, you know what, I'll do paternity leave and you go off and still do your thing and do your career and whatever. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? So at the same time, it's like you're being made to seem selfish because you want your career, and that's not fair. It should be like, okay then, if we have made this decision together that we're both career minded and we're going to settle down later, that's something we both do together. We both defend each other in that sense, but not just, oh, you go off to do what you want to do and I'm just barefoot at home having your 20 kids.
What I was going to say as well, like how you said about if a woman is looking to basically further herself in a career, or if you're in, okay then, so if you're working within any sort of environment, but I'm quite an assertive person, but I feel like sometimes when I'm speaking my voice, I come across as if I'm being bossy and I'm being like overbearing, whereas if a guy does it, it's like he's all powerful and, oh okay, yes sir, and let me just get on with the job. But it's like when, I mean, it might just be me saying these things, but I feel that sometimes as a woman, when I'm speaking up, it's sort of like, oh, now you're nagging. Because I've had to ask you to do something 2-3 times. Yeah. Now I'm a nagger. Whereas if my boss, a male, then asked me to do it the one time, okay, let me go do it. Do you know what I mean? Or ask anybody else to do it. Yeah. You know, so it's sort of like, even though that is my strength, it's becoming, like, it's seen as a weakness. Oh, she must be on a period, that's why she's got attitude. Yeah. That's a bugbear. What do you mean I'm on a period?
That's it.
That's why she's got attitude. It's not attitude.
I've asked you 5 times, that's why I've got an attitude. It's true. You know what I mean? I've asked you 5 times, love, that's why I've got an attitude.
Did you check the emails? No. I said, did you check the emails? No. Oh, she's on a period. No. You didn't do your job.
Exactly.
Right, thank you.
No respect. No. Sick of it.
Oh my gosh. Now I've got a news article actually, and it's talking about, it says in today's world, women are often encouraged to work hard for themselves and not to depend on men. But it's saying that the narrative has greatly shifted from what our mothers and grandparents have grew up and being told, basically like what you was touching on as well. You know, women belong in the kitchen, they should be barefoot and pregnant. But, and because obviously some women want to do that, and to be fair, I've had those stages throughout my life. I feel like it changes a lot of the time. But it was talking about basically saying that feminism has kind of made it a bit of an abomination for a woman to actually want her man to do things for her. So that has now become a downfall, that you're having to be so strong as this woman and saying, you know, this, I can do everything, when really that woman just wanted to be at home and look after her kids, and she wanted her man to do everything. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? What do you think about that?
I think, don't get it twisted, if I had a rich husband, now say Michael B. Jordan came up to me tomorrow and was like, you're going to be Mrs. Jordan, all you need to do is stay at home. I'm like, yes, Mr. Jordan, yes! But the point of the matter is, with the role reversals, for me it's like, if you're going to say, I would like my woman to stay at home and I would like her to do these things, have the bank statements to back that. Back that order with a bank statement. Because as you can see, I look a certain way, I dress a certain way, I keep myself maintained in a certain way. If you're going to come in,
high maintenance, Sean.
High maintenance. If you're going to come in, you got to match that. You got to be able to. I can keep me. So if you're coming in, keep me too. Don't come in and then be a drain on my resources, and then still expect me to stay at home. No. Because now my hair's going to fall out because I'm stressed. Like, I'm going to be bold. I don't like the fact. No, bold doesn't suit me. I've got a big head. Like no. Let's not do that. But if you really have got the bank balance to say, you stay at home, you can still get your nails done, you can still get your hair done, you know what I mean? We can take on a couple of holidays, the kids are going to be sorted. Fine, that's absolutely fine. I don't want to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning every day to go to work.
I don't know whether I'd still be, because I'm, like I said last week, I'm a bit like, no, you can't buy me a drink, I'll buy you one. Like, I'm a bit like, I think I'd still want to do my own thing for myself. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know whether I'd be happy to just be taken, no, because then I'd feel like you control me then, and I have to then, I don't know.
Even if you was in like a fully loving relationship where you knew that wasn't the case, and you're like best friend with someone that much that you don't feel like that because that's your person.
I don't know.
I'd be a cat woman.
Because I can't see that happening.
Michael, you're then coming
Yeah, I can't see that.
If you're watching the live, Michael, I'm just saying, all the kids at school are rooting for us too.
I absolutely love that. Oh my gosh. But you know how you're talking about, okay, so you, Yazzie, right, you're quite an independent woman, and you're even saying, okay, if a man was in your life, you feel as if you would still obviously contribute. I've not got an issue with that, but do you feel like, even though that is a strength, do you feel like that's a bit of a weakness? Like, do you put up a bit of a barrier when it comes to actually being in a relationship?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
But I don't care.
That's just you?
Yeah, I don't care. I don't, at this point where I'm at with my history of relationships, and where I'm trying to go moving forward, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Take me as I am.
Yeah, I'm good. No, don't take me, I don't want you.
I'm not putting it out there. I'm not on the market.
She don't want you.
Leave me. My door is closed.
She said, I'm free, I'm single, don't need you, don't want you.
I went through a period like that after I broke up with my partner. Like, I went through that period where I was like, nah, I don't want to talk to no one.
Yeah,
leave me alone. But then I went through like.
You said you're open now for Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah,
so it's like,
it gets lonely, it gets lonely.
But you know what else as well? I thought to myself, how fair is it for me to judge a whole population of men on one man's behaviour? Let me not do that, because I've got two very good examples of what men should be in my life. I've got two brothers, a twin brother and an older brother.
That's like my brother.
I'm a twin. Oh yeah! Twin sister or twin brother?
It's sister.
That's just annoying. Oh,
no, because she's a tomboy, like she basically is a man.
Shout out to Amy.
No, she won't mind me saying that.
No, she's a babe. I love her. She's really nice.
But I have two good examples of men, and I think to myself, no, there must be someone else that's not raised by my mother, so being incestual, for me to find and be like, right, because I know before you I was good, after you I'm gonna be good. So I did that healing where I noticed there was things I let slip and slide way too many times, where even my friends were like, the person I knew before you were married wouldn't even let that happen. Don't be stupid. And I thought, but it was because I was trying to make it work. Like, oh, I've got to make it work. So now I know, like, okay, that's a red flag. I'm not going down. I'm going to have a conversation. I'm not doing that with you. And if you want to continue on that road, then me and you are done. And I've got to move to a next avenue.
So would you say that love is a weakness then, because you get blinded by everything?
Oh yeah, sometimes love can be a weakness. But do you know what? I wouldn't even say weakness. I'd say people take love, and you know that don't take my kindness for weakness. People take your love and use it for weakness. Because I saw a quote online, someone saw it on TikTok. Don't let somebody change, like don't let someone's bad behaviours change you and make you bad.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
It's like basically don't let other people's actions determine your reaction sort of thing, like as you as a person.
So just because you're a loving person, don't let someone take that shine, that love, that natural ability in you to be
and
keep on loving
something
and turn it into
actually a positive thing.
Exactly, it's positive. But that person has just abused it.
But
you should keep being that source of love on this earth, because there's not enough of it, really, if you think about it.
Yeah, it's true. And I don't really like to quote like Will Smith and Jada. Just put it out there. But I think what they kind of summarise as a relationship I thought was really good was the fact of you can be you as a person and your partner can be them as a person, but you both need to be happy as who you are to be able to just come together and have that. Then you're already strong rather than trying to waver and be different. You know, trying to kind of fit into that. And I think sometimes we can probably get lost when it comes to relationships and love and stuff, where you're thinking, okay, make that person happy, or that person trying to make us happy, and really you're never going to be able to do that, because that happiness or whatever's in you basically.
And it should always start in you, really. That's a strength, you say?
That is a strength, yes.
Look what's that?
Yeah. Oh my word. So yes, so we are still talking about how our strengths can become weaknesses. I've got one, being focused, which can lead to literal tunnel vision. So if I'm really focused on one thing, I find it quite hard to then go on to something else. Because it is a strength, because obviously you're supposed to do one thing and then like move on. I say my husband more so is probably worse than me when it comes to that. He has a whole list. And he'll write a list of like 50 things. But if I'm like, that number 50 is actually a priority, you need to do it, he'll be like, oh no, I've only got to number 5. And I can be a little bit like that as well.
So you have to do everything strategically in order before you can prioritise?
No, I don't. No, he does. I don't have to do that. But I'm literally, if I'm dedicated to one thing at one moment in time, I find it difficult sometimes to take my focus off that. Like with this job, sometimes I literally wake up in the morning, all I can think about is this job and what I'm going to do and how it's going to work and how it's going to develop, rather than multitasking into different sort of things, because I literally put my whole self into whatever it is I'm doing. And that is obviously, it's a strength because I get things done, but then it's really a weakness as well because other things just are sliding. You know how sometimes people say, you know, you gotta have that balance. Yeah, you do have to have a balance, but sometimes you do have to work harder on other things. But I just feel like sometimes I'm working that hard on something here that is like weighing everything down. Do you know what I mean? It's not.
Mate, I'm like an octopus or that, you know, like that Indian god, I got bare arms. I don't focus on nothing at once, you know.
Really?
That's really awful. I would do like 60 tasks at once.
Do you get things done though?
And then wonder why my hair's falling out. If you didn't notice, I suffer from hair loss. No, do you know what? I get a lot of things. I feel proud of myself if I get 10 of those 60 things done.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But I'm the kind of person that'll set myself time limits as well. I don't know if you do that.
I do that with cleaning.
In this time and this way, I've got to get all these things done in this time. And if I get it done, I'm like, I reward myself with wine. Tonight we're having tequila. Like, I really do. It's awful because, and I don't know if it's because of my profession, where you have to be flexible because you'll be teaching at one point, then you've got someone kicking off in a year group, something's happened, then you've got something happening outside and you've got to manage all those things. So in my head, I'm never ever doing one thing at once anyway. And then you're a mother as well, so then school's when you're like, oh, when your kids are sick, you can pick them up. Like, you see how you just rang me, I'm teaching, darling. I can't just come pick them up. So I think I'm always doing things that I've never had, I never think I've ever done anything just one thing at a time. I love that to do it though.
Yeah, but even though if that's your strength, do you feel like you get burnt out for that?
Yeah, all the time. And all the time. You see me on holidays times. I'm like, someone tap my kids and just give me alcohol and don't talk to me. Drop me some heavy painkillers.
She's literally over it. Yeah,
I'm over it.
Holidays, it's like you can't cope.
Yeah, I can't. I'm so over it. But you do, I get burnt out so easy. Maybe if I cut down on things, I'm just like, do you know what? I'm only doing this amount of things today, or I'm doing this one task today, and that's it. And whatever doesn't get done, so be it. I wouldn't be as burnt out by the end of those 6 or 7 weeks. Because I've said, I've done that, and I'll come back to that at a later date. Yeah,
and that's what can happen. I do feel is that you do get burnt out because I'm exactly the same, but again that goes back to the not asking people for help. Or I'm wanting people to help me, but I want people to ask me, you know, because I'm that sort of person. Do you need any help with anything? And they'll go, oh yeah, and then I go and help them. But I probably count the fingers, you know, like the number of times on my hand when people actually ask me if I need help. And it, you know, it doesn't happen, but then I'm upset about it because I don't get that help. Can you hear a lot of rustling in the back? That's Mr. Shaka, the producer, who's just walked in. He knows we're doing this live, yet he's coming, trying to be all sneaky. It's all right, you can sit there. We will steer you out.
Yes. How'd that feel?
Yeah, how does that feel? Feels under pressure, the only man in the room with all these eyes of women on him. Literally.
And you know what's funny as well? Even though I want the help, sometimes when I get, like, when someone does say, oh, do you want help with that? I'm like, no, I got this.
Do you take offence to it?
Yeah, like I can take offence to someone offering me help because I'm like, what, so you think I'm like, yeah, I ain't got this. No, I got this.
And inside you really can't.
And inside I ain't got this. I'm about to slip off the edge. My toenail is holding me on at the moment. But I get defensive. Like I really get defensive, and then it takes the person to have to know me to be like, babe, just calm down, it's fine. I
Yeah.
got you in it. Like,
See, I'm seeing that you have a heck of a lot of strengths, but a lot of your strengths really seem to be your downfall.
Yeah.
And your weakness.
Yeah, it's so
because you're so independent,
factual.
but you're so self-reliant upon yourself. Like
Yeah.
you can't even let somebody who's literally just come and say, "Can I help
Can
you?"
I help you with that? Like, I will be so real. There's, I've got a couple of good colleagues at work, like all my friends, and it's taken them a while to get used to me.
Yeah.
Like, get used to how I work, how I operate inside school and outside of school. And it's like they realise once they've got past that like really hard exterior, oh yeah, you're really lovely, you really can't really, and you really do need some help. Like, and you really do want the help, sweetheart. But it takes a minute because I'm just like, no, I got this, I really got this. But inside I'm like, help me, please. But it is, I don't know what that is. And then, I don't know whether you, in my mind, I think to myself, no, but I just want to be seen as a superwoman. I want to be seen as just doing it all and having it all and being it all. When really,
said that last week, didn't we?
Yeah.
Like, can you have it all? Like, how, and you literally said it earlier on as well. So if you had that choice not to do it all, because we had that question, didn't we?
I wouldn't.
You wouldn't do it?
I wouldn't. I would happily be a housewife.
Yeah.
Happily. My only decision would be Versace or Gucci.
Well, we did have a comment from the public, so we do ask out like on our Instagram. If you're not already following us, it's Urban Spirit Studios, and we ask people, you know, if you've got any questions, then to send those into us, or any basically just like comments or suggestions. Someone's put that looks can be a downfall. And this is obviously because it's a ladies' night podcast. They say looks can be a downfall as some women rely on their looks and their sexuality, and when the person reciprocates, they then get upset. So, have you ever seen that, or have you guys ever participated in that sort of thing? Because I know we touched on it last week when I said when I was younger, I would use my sexuality in a way, go into a bar, guy asked me for a drink, get me drinks, and then when he's like, hey, so what you saying? I'm like, I got a man. What made you think that me and you was ever going to do something? What made you think that we was going to link up? Do you know what I mean? So it's like, obviously this person is literally saying, you know, it can basically become your downfall because you don't know how some guys are going to react. You know, but, and also part of the comment that said if you lose your looks as well, and if that's all you've ever had to kind of rely on, that then has become a weakness.
I ain't got to worry about that, black don't crack. No, I'm joking. To make loud situation, I'm joking, but at the same time it can be true. You've got to be before looks, you've got to be a very self-confident, strong person beforehand. Because if you are just using your looks to make any kind of advancement in life, you are going to take it very poorly if you don't get that advancement, or if that fails for you. Because you're then like, what else? What else do I have?
There's loads of pretty empty boxes about, innit? Like, that's what it is, innit? They've got new content, like.
Exactly.
And so the way our society is now is making girls empty.
Yeah.
They just, it's crazy, fam. They know everything about lip fillers, but not a thing about how to cook. That's mad to me. That's mad to me. My mind can't comprehend that. I've got to teach my son how to cook because more time his girlfriend's not going to be able to. Like, that's mad. But she's going to know how to put meals in her arse cheek.
Girls that put meals in your arse.
She said meals! Right, what's your cake for women like stop the meals?
Learn how to cook, girl.
You need some content, man. You need to have a hobby other than what you.
But you know what? I thought that comment was going. It went kind of left for me. I thought that comment was going to your looks can be your downfall when people only believe that
that's all you got.
That's all you got.
Yeah.
Like never presume because I'm put together. That's all I care about because I am very deep as a person and we can have many a discussion and I don't take my job lightly either. Like when I'm in front of those children, I know that I should be an inspiration and I'm guiding these children because they're the next generation. But never think because I put my lipstick on and I've done myself up beforehand, I just want to stand at the front and operate. Don't ever think that.
Yeah, that's the common assumption though, isn't it? If you've got eyelashes and you ain't got a brain, that's the common assumption.
When actually I've got a big brain because it takes a lot of effort to put your eyelashes on. You ever stuck on a band of eyelashes? Alright. it's geometry.
My looks have never led, because I was always like, I don't know, innit, I'm not really society's idea of beautiful and I never was. So growing up, my looks weren't a thing that got me anywhere, like I had to do that. Do you know what I mean? It weren't my looks, it weren't until like, Yeah, I don't even think
That's also not true though, definitely not. You
Well,
no,
yeah, because I was going to question that and say, well, how do you know? Because remember, you've had, I mean, you did speak about it on a podcast when somebody was talking about how they would sell you and the way,
yeah,
you know,
no,
as a
it's not
music
until
artist.
I got into the music thing
Ah,
that
okay.
then my looks was like, some people stop. It took me a while. Now my individuality and my the way I am, it's like it's like a trend now, isn't it, to have colours in your hair? But I've been doing this shit since I was 13, so like it's crazy. But it wasn't until I got into the music thing that that's when people were like, oh, da 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 da.
Yeah.
But growing up and yeah, my looks was like, like I said, I was a tomboy, innit? So I was like always, I don't know. But I've got friends that definitely will use their looks to get anything they, and you know what, it works for them. And if these people want to just, good for you, mate.
Yeah.
Good on you. Like, and actually, they're not empty boxes either. Like,
It's good. That's alright.
I am so sorry.
Don't shout about it.
Using all types of psychology and all types of things, law and all sorts in it. So it's like, yeah, it's something like that.
Yeah. What do you think about athletes then? Because somebody else put a comment in talking about like athletes don't know when to quit. So they're really strong.
Yeah.
So they could be runners, swimmers, boxers, footballers, you know. So they're really strong. And obviously when it comes to using your body, it does wear down over time. So you could probably, as a footballer, maybe have to retire when you're 35.
Yeah.
Or I'm saying like with boxers and stuff, but they don't seem to, well not all of them obviously, but they sometimes don't know when to like give up and retire. You know, do you think that even though it's not, we're not athletes, but do you feel like sometimes...
Speak for yourself. Yeah, see me in the gym. By no means.
Oh my God.
No, but yeah, you're right. Like, I think that's so difficult as well. You know, because part of your
must have a
livelihood.
winning mentality, though. They
Yeah.
must want to
It's the same
win,
thing
innit,
with the
whatever
ambition
they
thing,
do.
isn't it? That's what they've got. It's just ambition to be the best at something and to keep on, like, nothing's ever enough,
Yeah.
you can always be better.
Yeah. And especially when it's your livelihood, like for a footballer, that's how they make their money.
Yeah.
So then it's like, I mean, Ian Wright, he's amazing. Now he does like, he's gone from being the footballer to being like doing the sports like radio or whatever, commenting or whatever he does, right? So he's still getting
kept
paid.
his profession.
He's kept the profession, but you gotta think a lot of players don't get the opportunity. So then, for them, it's like, I need to stay on this pitch. I need to stay relevant. And it's like, that can be to your detriment because you can get some disgusting injuries playing football. Do you know what I mean?
Or boxers.
Or boxers, yeah, like
well.
concussions, or you're just straight dead. Like that can be to your detriment. That can be very dangerous, very crazy. But again, it's like they make that choice, don't they? Because that's what they love. That's what they're dedicated to. Oof, not me that.
It is though, isn't it? I've never even thought about that. When you're in a sport, the cut-off it's way early.
Yeah, it's quite a short span. So you've got like Tyson Fury. I started watching him on, not really much to watch him as a boxer. I've been watching a Netflix TV show. And he's a young guy, but obviously he's retired a couple of times, but it's like his ego keeps him going to a point where it's sort of like a weakness upon his family because his wife wants him to start, you know, his kids don't really want to see his dad get hit, even though he's winning. You want to see the dad get punched in the face, you know what I mean? But for him, he doesn't need to work. But it's sort of like becoming, not a downfall maybe, because probably for him and his household, but looking as myself watching with fresh eyes, I'm looking at it like, that's a bit of a downfall for your household. You know, you're literally putting everything, you're boxing, to the point of someone could just hit you on your head and you're gone.
You're gone,
But you've done so well for yourself, you could just stop. Do you know what I mean? So, I'm just, we're going to take another little break.
What does that mean? Another game?
For some spicy stuff. So we're going to be...
look a bit apprehensive.
I know, when I saw the hanging behind, I was like...
She's like, what you bring? It's not going to be nothing scary. You know me, I don't like spiders, but we have our little laundry basket. I best not put my face too close to these. This is our dirty laundry.
This week.
Oh, that's someone's dirty laundry?
This is someone's dirty laundry. So you need to put your hand in there.
Wait, not dirty bags, is it?
No.
Girl, you're going to find out. Put your hand in there.
That's bad for me, I told you, it's Versace.
And we're going to air some dirty laundry.
Ooh, pink, hot pink.
So you got to read out the question and give us an honest answer.
Oh, damn. Where was the most embarrassing place you ever farted? Here. No,
Check out the tone of the show.
No.
The tone.
Where was it? Come on, girls. Where was it?
This is yours.
This is yours.
ain't gonna answer this. When was the most embarrassing? You want me to keep it real?
Yeah.
No, you want it real?
Yeah.
Because it wasn't. No, but hear me out. No, hear me out. Because we're girls. It wasn't the toot from the boot. It was the toot from the flute. Right? You know they're embarrassing. You bloody know they're embarrassing. Especially when they're like, wait, hold on. Did you just... And I'm like, no. Because you got like certain positions get in that place a bit more than other positions. And then you can imagine you're at the back of that position and then you've just heard that. You're going to think, no, girl, it's fine. Like, I didn't.
Ooh. You can't explain what position I'm kind of...
You know where I am now. You know where I am. That was hella embarrassing.
That's more embarrassing for them because that means they ain't feeling it.
Does it?
No, it don't. That's why they know it don't. Guys, it definitely don't.
No, it means you're doing a good job.
Yes.
Round of applause.
Girls, it definitely don't mean that you.
Well, that is the most important place.
Jazzy, your turn. Well, I've been plenty, girl.
I'm scared. What's your best dance move? Well, it depends on the genre.
Oh yeah.
But I did used to do this like, I could do the splits in it.
Is it?
Yeah.
Can we see that?
I don't know if I'll get back up, man.
Oh, you don't
It's
worry.
been some years, but I used to do the splits, but I'm a house raver as well, innit? So I can cut shapes, I can do all that.
Is it?
Yeah.
What's your favourite house song?
When you see me on the dance floor, just give me space. That's what it is, yeah? You see me on the dance floor, I need my own space because I'm
What would you say is your favourite house song then? If a song came on and you was like, do you know what, this is my
I
tune.
don't have a favourite, but I don't have a favourite house song.
You don't have
No,
one?
I don't.
Can you
I
find
just
us
look past
something,
music.
Hazel?
No, I'm not trying to do it today.
You're not going to show everybody at home. You don't want to see it.
We don't have time.
Oh, we have plenty of time.
Not ready for that.
You're not ready. She's being shy. Maybe next time.
Oh dear.
2 glasses of wine.
Your turn.
Again?
Yeah, your turn again.
Oh,
We got 3 cans the whole box.
Yeah, she had the whole lot.
I better not get on that.
They're not too bad, I don't think.
Oh, okay. All right, here we go. Because you're like ready. And let me tell you why, okay? How long do you think you would survive a zombie apocalypse to the end?
To the end.
Let me tell you why to the end, right?
Because we're living in it already.
Right, listen. And I'm still in. Let me tell you why, right? It's one of 2 things. It's either I die straight away or I'm going to the end. This is why. Because
She just checked her heart rate.
I did. It's going up. Apple saying, calm down. You're having too much fun. I will survive to the end because I will be ruthless. Like, absolutely ruthless. And that's what you got to do to survive to the end.
Yeah.
I'm sacrificing everybody. I don't care. My own kids. I'll dash you on a I will dash you. Because I've got a plan and you're not sticking to the plan, so now you're zombie fodder, right? They will kill you. If you're not quiet enough in the room and we're hiding, you're dead then. That's between you and the zombie, right? Nothing slowing me down. Because, you know, on the films, the zombie goes like, bah. And then you see people going, no, I'm running at my name, so you say, well, I'm be quiet. I won't even breathe. I will hold my breath to the very end until they find the little whatever it is, the injection that I can turn back. Come on, Will Smith. Right? Or I'm dying straight away because I'm like, bun this, I don't want to do it. I'm just going to smack my head on the wall and just be out. But I think I was about to do it because I'd be ruthless. Like, I would even let zombies know, boy, there's a big group of people over there.
Wait, you're going to sell people out?
Listen. If it's not me living to the end, brains. Over there.
It's a safe guy.
None of you safe. Go ahead.
Out of order. Zombie apocalypse, I'm moving far from you.
Not even the kids.
What's it about? Energy, stay far away.
Oh dear.
Would you rather wear the same thong for a month or wear a stranger's boxers for 2 weeks? I just won't wear none.
You gotta pick one.
You gotta pick one?
It would be the stranger's boxers for 2 weeks.
Really? Wear the stranger's boxers
I
for
don't
2
wear
weeks?
thongs, man. I don't wear thongs.
Oh, the thong is annoying you.
Yeah, I don't wear thongs, man. Especially.
Yeah, but what if the stranger's pants are dirty?
Now turn them inside out, though.
How many times can you turn a pair of shorts or pants inside
But
out?
this is what I'm saying. I just really wouldn't.
No,
I wouldn't. I would
I don't
just
want
be
to play.
commando. I would just be without nothing. I really would. I'm sorry.
Her face says it all now.
No, yeah.
You seem more disgusted that it's a thong, not even like the duration of time.
Yeah, no, it's the yeah, I'm not in it. I'm not in it. I don't like thongs.
No, neither do I.
No, I don't think they're good for us.
They're not good for you.
No.
I only
Why?
wear a thong.
No,
That's
they're
all
not.
I wear. That's all I.
Yeah, I like
Yeah,
thongs.
no.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe
I just
sometimes
like
they can
with
get too high
knickers.
up.
I actually wear boxers. Mate.
Yeah.
I
Well,
wear
I've got
wear
boxers on today, to be fair.
Even
I like the Brazilian.
Yeah.
Like, you know the Brazilian and the
Yeah.
cute little,
The French
man.
marketing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
Do you not find you're pulling them out your ass because it's not supposed to be there?
Yeah.
Whereas a
I feel like thongs are just there, so it's
Yeah,
more
see,
comfortable.
nice.
They're already there.
No,
No,
my bottom's
sometimes
quite
the thongs
big
get
in it,
places
so the
where it
thong-
should be.
yeah, the
Why do you look like you're choking?
Yeah, because that's
That's
how
what
you
the
choke
thong
out. Would you rather be smart or sexy? Well, audience, as you can tell. At the end of the day, it's not even a question. Because I'm both. They call me double S for a reason. I got 2 S's on my chest. Superman. Ooh.
That could be your final answer if you want
Can it be? Because I am. Like, I really am. Not even to toot my own horn, I am. No, but if I had to, if tomorrow, like, someone was like, right, you can either go to school with 5 cameras and be smart.
That's a 5 cameras.
No, but what do you think's underneath here? It's 5 cameras. 5 prison braids, mate. Straight back to the neck back. Or you can go to school. So you can go to school with 5 braids and be smart still and teach the kids really, really well. Or you can go looking fire like you do right now and be dumb. I'm going with 5K roads. I'm going with 5K
Good
roads.
choice.
I'm be smart.
We have one more for Miss Yazzie B.
Oh, come on, man.
Let's see what this is.
What's the most bizarre thing you've seen a stranger do in public?
Mate, it's in Nottingham.
Yazzie's lived
I know,
a bizarre life.
Oh, man.
She's trying to think of the less bizarre thing.
Yeah. I have actually seen a man stood behind a tree doing the most naked.
No.
Yeah. In Bilborough, that was. Yeah. And
This isn't recently though, is it?
No, this was about 8 years ago.
Okay.
But it freaked me out, innit? Like, it probably freaked me out because when I've looked, I thought, wow, there's someone there. And then when I looked again, naked, so I'm like, what's going on?
I don't know why I'm laughing because it's disturbing, isn't it?
Well, I just started running up the middle of the road. I thought,
Yes.
and I don't run nowhere, innit? Like, I really take my time, but I ran that night. I ran.
Wow.
I think that's the most weirdest thing.
Mm-hmm.
I've done some strange stuff.
Yeah. What's the most bizarre thing you've ever done in public then? If that you want to share with the audience.
I don't know, we used to do weird stuff like stop in front of people, like we got someone you know, like it's like I don't know, we used to do funny things.
Like pranking?
Yeah, like little pranks, but I'm just a bit bizarre, innit? So sometimes my behaviour is a bit bizarre. But
You're just being normal, but that comes
to
across
other
as
people
bizarre.
it's bizarre. Sorry.
No, but do you remember that program on CBBC where it was like, oh, burgers! I used to do that. Like, I used to be on public buses going, burgers!
And now she teaches English.
And now I teach English.
Like, what on earth?
You can be whatever you want.
Okay then, so we've kind of come to the end of everything, all of our struggles that have become weaknesses. I do feel like, as women, again, this is never bashing guys, because this is a ladies' night podcast, so we can only talk about our own feelings, our own thoughts, and as from a women's point of view. But I do feel like we have a lot of struggles. We have a lot of strengths, but a lot of the time to our detriment. I feel like we do need to take those burdens off our shoulders.
Yeah, find that balance.
Yeah, learn how to balance a little bit. Learn how to ask.
Yeah, yeah.
If somebody asks, then say,
I receive.
yeah.
I consent to this.
I think just don't put no stress. I really don't put too much stress on myself.
You're probably
with
chill though, aren't you?
Yeah, man, I'll put my through and take my time and I'm on my way. And everything gets done. Like, as long as everything gets done, it gets done, innit? If I need help, I have certain people who I'll ask for help.
Yeah, yeah.
That's it. No one else can't come and help me because then you're too close. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Get me? Like, yeah. Everything else I'll get it done, man. I'm super women out here.
Do you push people away a bit? Do you think?
Maybe. But
for
then
you-
in my little madness, they must not meant to be around.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
No, I like that mindset. If it's not meant to be, it's not
Yeah,
meant
yeah,
to be.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
No, I like that. Well, we've got like a couple of more minutes left. I know Hazel had something else for us. I'm not too sure what it is. She's a bit crafty over there.
Quick trivia game.
Oh boy.
Trivia.
Is this meant to be like knowledge that everybody knows?
Oh, I can't.
What general knowledge?
Well, I've
So,
got some categories as well.
Okay.
oh gosh, right, let's do this.
Pink ladies and Granny Smiths are what type of
Apples, apples! Wait, no!
Hey, stop!
cheating!
Stop!
That was a practice!
That was a practice!
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be good at this. I can't help it.
I feel like I'm going to end up knocking you out. I'm just like,
I think it's Dash Man.
Right, so we're not
yeah,
shouting,
maybe we
right.
shout it out then. We'll do it. We'll shout it. Okay, we'll do
Are
that.
we shouting? Go on.
Because I'm going to hurt someone. I'm sorry.
Right. How many bones do we have in a ear?
In a what?
That's
Yeah.
a
52.
No, we're not here.
28.
32. 12.
Wait there.
9.
There.
7. 3. 1.
10.
3.
So me 52. 52 bells in your ears, guys. English teacher. No, I thought they were really tiny.
Yeah, but who knows about bones in the ear?
That was a silly
I broke my ear bone.
Oh dear.
Sorry.
Right. What's the capital of Mexico?
Cancun.
Mexico City.
Yeah.
Mexico City. TikTok. Thank you very
Cancun
much.
is in Mexico.
I
Not the
didn't
capital.
know.
Yeah, but she said it's not even in Mexico.
I didn't even know Cancun was a place. Never heard of that
Mexico City, guys.
Okay.
Right.
I just looked at
What
them.
artist is also known as Slim Shady?
Eminem!
And I knew
My
that.
son's favourite. My son's favourite.
I inhaled to say it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what happened to me too.
Next question. Right. What is a group of crows called?
Gang.
Squaggle.
Gang.
No, but it's
Wait,
very
what?
dark.
Crows.
A group of crows.
Crows.
Flock.
Think about what they symbolise.
Death.
Close. You're in the region.
Death.
Die.
In the region.
Omen.
Murderers. What are they?
A murder.
Murderers.
A murder is a
Murder.
group of crows.
Oh my gosh, you lot think you're smart. That's mad.
Wow.
Is it really? That's
Yeah.
crazy. That's crazy.
A
That's
murderer.
it.
Right.
I'm right.
What's
I'm
the
fine.
fourth letter of the Greek alphabet?
Wait, I don't even know Greek. What am
No.
I saying?
Is it you got? Is it alpha, beta,
Gamma
Delta.
time. Die.
something else? I don't know.
Well, it'd be
Delta.
Delta. Because it's D. Yeah.
Oh, you say third?
Fourth.
Oh, I thought it said. Wait, I still only counted 3, so I still got it wrong. But I got it
Yeah,
right.
Delta.
Delta.
It was Delta.
Well, I didn't know that was the Greek alphabet.
I've heard it from like those fraternities: alpha,
Yeah.
delta, beta,
Kai. Pi.
pi, phi.
Yeah.
Don't know what they mean. Don't
No.
know.
Yeah, but
Right.
so in fact, I don't know.
How many ghosts chase Pac-Man at the start of each game?
3, 4.
1.
4.
I don't
I
know.
remember last time I played Pac-Man.
I haven't played
Pac-Man ain't even a thing anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Well, yeah, if you go into like some old pubs and that, they have it, don't they?
Oh,
I think.
we need to visit your ends.
You know.
Right. On what continent would you find the world's largest desert?
I don't know
Africa.
what fucking continent
No.
it is.
Asia. Is that a continent?
Yeah.
It's not hot.
Sure.
Antarctica.
No.
Antarctica.
No.
The biggest
Wait,
desert.
they have a desert. That's
What,
not
covered in
real.
snow. Really?
That's not real.
So what? The sand under the snow.
I contest. Is it contest?
What do you
say? What's the law
I
thing?
contest.
I contest.
Let's look into that.
Google's lying.
I feel like Google's lying as well, but we've run out of time.
What's the
so we're gonna
definition
check.
of a desert though?
Oh, is it like a deserted place? So
It
it's
is a vast space of land. Am I right?
There you go.
Is it?
Walking thesaurus.
Well, we've learnt something today, and as you can hear the gongs going off in Nottingham City, that means it's come to an end, guys. Thank you so much for joining us tonight, Abia, Yazzie B, my beautiful, gorgeous host, Holly, and myself, Sarah, and also, we need to be able to turn the camera around so you guys can see Hazel. She is looking all cute today, in all grey, look at her.
Hazel's always behind the scenes.
She is, she's behind the scenes.
She's
We'll
behind the
reveal
scenes.
her one day for you. But thank you so much for joining. If you want to see this and any more of our content, you can go follow us on our Instagram and on our YouTube, Urban Spirit Studios. And we'll see you all next week at 6 o'clock.
Ciao.
Bye.